Kahala, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who have taught us this truth 100% according to the Bible. Salutations to all the Akim, the hopeful elect, who are out there on the highways and byways trying to seal the elect, Obviously, there's a lot of prophecies that still need to be fulfilled before the return of the Most High and His Son to take over this kingdom. With that, let me go into Jeremiah 51:58. And I will make drunk her princes and her wise men, her captains and her rulers and her mighty men. And Shalakia, and they shall sleep a perpetual sleep and not wake, said the King, whose name is the Lord of hosts. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken, and her high gates shall be burned with fire. And the people shall labor in vain, and the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary. So, right here, we're getting into this destruction of Babylon. This is all prophecy that's gonna happen. How is the Lord gonna make them drunk? And He's gonna force them to drink that cup, the cup of slavery, the cup of destruction, to make them fall. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So this is talking about the nuclear destruction coming from the IBM, the missiles. There's over 250,000 missiles just aimed at America, right? There's missiles aimed all over the world to certain high places, high kingdoms, right? But Babylon the Great is also a place of destruction. And right here, what we're getting is basically the depiction or the image. If you could put words into your mind and get that image brought into your mind, when a nuclear bomb hits, it's a destruction, a fire, a wind that goes over the lands, and it just knocks everything down, trees, houses, everything. People are literally fried up as they stand. It's giving you that depiction of it right there. Let's get into Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdoms. So who is he talking about there? He's talking about the elect. He's talking about Jacob, Israel. He's talking about the elect. He's going to use them to destroy all the kingdoms as well. And that's why we're trying to seal the elect. That way they could be ready for this war that's coming. It's a spiritual war. It's not going to be a physical war that we're going to start fighting right now. Because obviously you see what Esau is doing. You see how they put us on the FBI's watch list, that we're a bigger threat than Al-Qaeda, than all these terrorist groups that like KKK that actually are out there killing people, or all these groups out there in the Middle East which are actually in war. All we're doing is sitting at the highways and byways. Not even sitting, we're standing at the highways and byways reading out of the Bible. That's all we're doing. Luke chapter 12 verse 49, or let's go verse 48. But he that know not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? So, this knowledge that we're getting, the reason we're out there on the highways and byways, the reason we go out, it's because we have this knowledge, and it's the fold. What do you want in the kingdom? Or how much are you gonna want to get? Are you gonna put in the work and have that faith to go out there and give everybody the knowledge that you have? And it's not even that you're, yeah, we're putting out the knowledge out there for everybody that walks by to hear it, but it's only to seal the elect, for them to be brought in, and the 1/3. We're not worried about the 2/3. They're gonna hear the word, they're gonna go about their own wisdom and knowledge, and they're gonna be judged because of their own wicked ways. They're gonna scoff and mock, and it is what it is. If you're ashamed of that, being out there, you're gonna have to deal with that judgment as well. And having this knowledge, knowing this knowledge, is not meant for you to keep it hidden. Let's go into Deuteronomy chapter 6 verse 4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, and thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt take of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou layest down, and when thou risest up. So that means we have to, if we love the Lord, we gotta do this. We gotta teach our children. We gotta teach them so they could be raised the correct way. We gotta go out there on the highways and byways. We gotta be in this word day in, day out, 24/7. We have to be thinking about this word. We cannot fall. We cannot slip. We cannot. It's just the way it is. It's either, this word is either gonna be a growing faith for us to continue growing, or it's going to become a stumbling block. And with that, I just want to say shalom.